This is Elizabeth Shermer with an intuitive reading for the Lunar Matrix on Monday, November 5th. Today's reading covers tomorrow's last quarter moon, which occurs at 4:38 p.m. on Tuesday, November 6th, Pacific Standard Time, through next week's new moon, which happens on Tuesday, November 13th. You'll be challenged this week to take a deeper look at what it is that's truly sustaining you in your life. And this guidance comes from the astrological chart for this week's last quarter moon. And it's actually an ongoing theme that has run through all the lunar cycles of this past month. We're being challenged now to go within, to anchor deep, and remember what truly sustains us at our core, rather than through external circumstances. Last week's tarot reading emphasized this by the teaching of the Wheel of Fortune and the fact that on the external hub of the wheel we can be thrown off balance by all the circumstances around us, but when we move to the center we experience a still, calm, quiet. And that not only the astrological chart, but the intuitive reading for this week also emphasizes this ongoing support we have now to turn within and to find our strength and support within. The card all the way to the left, the Six of Swords, called Science in the Thoth deck, refers to a quality of clear mind, clarity of awareness. And it's this clarity of awareness is happening in the physical realm, in the realm of the body. And so what this card is saying to us this week is that we have a capacity for clear awareness, clear sight, and experience of harmony. This card is called Science because it refers to the awareness of the perfection of all circumstances as they are. So even if you are now experiencing stress and chaos in circumstances around you, realize that there's an opportunity this week to come to that still, calm center where you can feel and see the harmony of all that is. The card in the center gives some more insight into the circumstances. The moon in the position of awareness is reminding us that we're, especially in the calendar of the year, we've come to the season where our awareness and our wisdom comes from within. We need to embrace the wisdom of the night. The moon is the reminder of the dark and the experience of moving into the depths of dark. Rather than the illumination of solar consciousness, our wisdom now comes from deep within. And this isn't necessarily a wisdom that we can easily verbalize. The moon is the most yin of all the cards in the deck, meaning that we have deep access to divine feminine and our intuition, our knowingness. And we need to access that by going deep within. So this is the position of awareness, that our first awareness of the movement into this season may just be an awareness that we can't really access clear cognitive or intellectual understanding of what's going on. Maybe we can't verbalize clearly right now. Maybe we can't really grasp with our usual intellectual ability what our guidance is. However, if you go deep within, you'll find a knowingness and a calm that maybe surpasses your ability, your intellect's ability to label it. These two cards are accompanied this week by the Ten of Wands in Spirit. And the Ten of Wands in the Thoth deck is called Oppression. It's one of the 13 Bardo cards, meaning that it refers to circumstances that provide an opportunity for healing. And the quality of oppression has to do with energy in the extreme. Wands are the suit of intuition and spirit and energy. And the Ten of Wands, the quality of oppression, refers to an out of balance relationship with the immensity of the energy that's coming in. So this is communicating a potential this week for you to experience feeling overwhelmed, feeling out of balance, feeling chaotic, feeling incredible pressure, maybe leading to overwhelmment of responsibility. The tens always represent a polarity of possibilities, and so the other side of the Ten of Wands is extreme intuition, extreme spirit, and access to infinite energetic potential. So the question now is, how can we access the balance and the gifts of the Ten of Wands? Whenever a Bardo card appears in spirit, I take that as a very specific message that we have opportunities this week to work on our own patterns. And in this case, it would be our own patterns of overwhelmment, however they appear. And so the extra card I drew this week to ask for more guidance in exploring the opportunities in the Ten of Wands oppression was the Eight of Wands, swiftness, reversed. So I'm going to turn the card upright because I'm going to talk a little bit now about the quality of the Eight of Wands and then what this specific reversal is communicating. The Eight of Wands is called swiftness because it has to do with a clear alignment of our energy. Again, wands are the suit of energy and spirit and intuition. The Eight of Wands is energy that's clearly aligned and balanced in order to take swift action. And this action is in alignment with a larger flow. So when you receive the Eight of Wands, you're in alignment. This card is sometimes the card for falling in love because it's being carried on that wave of energy. Being in clear alignment, being carried and participating in something larger than yourself that is in very strong, clear balance. So when the Eight of Wands comes up reversed, sometimes it means feeling stuck or feeling out of balance, even to the point of panic, because as you can see from the red lightning bolts, there's a great deal of charge here. There's an electrical charge to this card. And when we experience strong electrical charge that isn't in full alignment, it can lead to a sense of anxiety or panic. However, the message I got today with the reversal was very clear, and the words were spoken very clearly. The message was go within. Your action now is to go within. And the teaching of this card, I don't know if you can see this on the video, but there's a beautiful octahedron behind those red lightning bolts of energy. And the octahedron is one of the Platonic solids, and it refers to an energy of coherence and integration and strength and balance. And in energy work, I often use this form as a tool for our own personal energy fields. If you can learn to activate the octahedron within your own personal aura or energy field, you can come to almost instant coherence, no matter what the stress of the circumstance. So the Eight of Wands reversed is a clear message for us that our strength and stability this week and our alignment with all the potentials that exist right now is to go deep within. The moon carries us even deeper. It's a message that we won't be able to figure things out this week in the usual intellectual ways. We need to go within and feel. Any answers you need this week come from feeling deep within. The cards say that, and the astrological reading did too. So, I think that's the message. I think that sums up the message for this week pretty clearly. It's an opportunity in the last quarter moon to make decisions and take actions that will support us in integrating all the blessings from the last 4 weeks since our last new moon, and to prepare for the manifesting wave that will be released next week with the coming new moon. So rely on your communities of support, and most of all, rely on your own inner resources and trust the still, calm, quiet strength and inner security that you'll find within. So I end the reading today with blessings for all and wishes for you to activate and access your own inner strength and your inner trust and your inner resources this week. And I end the reading with blessings for everyone. This is Elizabeth Shermer with the Lunar Matrix.